What's good, YouTube? It's Bo2 with a back with another anger. Today when we were at the 2, the Corey Holcomb and Anton Daniels beef just got worse. Now, I don't know what's going on in the beef. I don't know the specifics. I'm just here for the unemployed news, just like the rest of you guys. And you feel me? I ain't really got too much to say, so let's get straight to it. Let's do it.
The Corey Holcomb and Anton Daniels situation has gotten worse since the last time we covered it.
I don't do no sucking shit. No sucking shit on me.
I'm from Detroit.
Say
right
I
now.
suck a dick again.
I'm right here, right now. Phone right down, right now. I'm going up back. I don't give a fuck about this shit. I'm doing this shit for the internet.
I'll show you I ain't doing it for the internet.
Ain't no, cause you ain't gonna do. Cause you're not gonna do.
Come at me with that dick sucking again.
You're not gonna
come at me with. Say I suck again.
We can go all back right now. We can go all back right now. I'm with it.
I bet you won't say this.
We can go all back.
Before the video even gets started, I want to put y'all onto the best money play right now.
Here we go, nigga.
Free cash. These
I
folks
get
are
it.
Literally paying you to play. Know how long it goes because Anton didn't get started. You know by now that this argument started and they almost came to blows because Anton Daniels said that Corey Holcomb be sucking black people's D in a conversation about holding your own people accountable. Corey Holcomb says Anton Daniels only speak badly about black people and don't address white people at all. Anton Daniels said that Corey Holcomb only speak highly of black people and he be sucking their D. That got, Corey Holcomb very upset. Anton Daniels, to his credit, didn't back down. Corey Holcomb ultimately chose to be mature and not get violent with Anton Daniels during the podcast. But Anton Daniels' actions after this podcast has made Corey Holcomb regret not being violent with Anton.
Right here. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Okay.
That was like this.
Yeah.
Whoa, we capping on the internet though? Like, come on now. We know that it happened.
He was holding the microphone like this.
I mean, after what I just viewed, yeah, I just paused back to back. My fault, y'all. But look, after what I just seen just a couple seconds ago or a minute ago, whatever. I mean, it looked like he was the one. Yeah, he talking about let's go out back, but why didn't he just say he sucked? You feel me? Again, he sucked the Johnson. Why didn't he just say that again? If he wasn't, you feel me? If Buddy was shaking like this, say it to his face. You in his face, just say it. And then, bam, y'all could scuffle right there. But instead, you talking about, so go out back. Let's do it. Let's do it out back. He just ain't want nobody to see this ass whooping you about to get, man.
That's the honest to God on everything. That was shaking like a stripper, bro.
So Corey Holcomb was shaking in his boots, terrified of Anton Daniels.
Man,
I got it.
I know people don't know this, but that's what I do. I don't talk about it online. I shoot fair ones all the time.
Anton, bro. Yeah, I blame Corey Holcomb, man. A square catch, 1 W, man, and they start acting outside their body.
I got 3 brothers, nephews, friends. If we have a problem, we shoot a fair one.
This nigga watching it right now. He said, "Cap."
That's not me being tough. I'm not tough. I'm not none of that shit. Let me be very clear. I want to be very, very clear. I want you to hear it from me directly. I would have beat the shit out of Corey.
Corey Holcomb really created a monster, bro. So the nastiest part about this all is Anton saying that he did this for Black MAGA.
Free media says, thank you for standing tall for black conservative men. Oh, yeah, they think they think that just because we Republican and we conservative that we
Crazy how squares switch up so fast. Yo, a square will go from, I'm not a violent guy, I'm not a tough guy, man, I don't want no smoke, bro, I'm not gangster, to the moment they was able to finesse or swindle a W in the internet's eyes in a physical confrontation, they will go from, oh, I'm not no tough guy, to language like this in a heartbeat.
Corey would have got the shit beat out of me.
Anton has gotten so beside himself after getting his W over Corey Holcomb that Anton is now telling people that podcasters are terrified to sit down and look him in his eyes in person.
Oh, man, he one of those
some type
niggas.
Of boogeyman or something.
He one of those.
I'm keeping it 100, bro. I'm keeping it 100. Man, I knew that nigga wasn't gonna do nothing. That nigga was shaking like a stripper. He telling Darlene, "Hey, move over there. Let me get next to this." That's for the internet. That's straight up for the internet. I never moved. I sat right there, right next to that, and I continued to cook that the whole time. I was in his backyard. I'm in LA right now in his spot with his people all around talking to that. Let me tell you, he never coming back from this. That's why I'm telling y'all, whenever his show ends, need to download that shit and never let them forget it, because I don't go based off. That's why I told Mika, right? Because I had Mika with me. And the reason why I brought Mika with me is because I wanted to promote her show and shit. Neither here nor there. I told Mika, I told my security.
I'm not gonna lie, this nigga sound like one of them old heads that be just capping about how good Michael Jordan was back then. No, let me stop. But you know what I'm saying? Like, they be talking about how the dunks back then in the 90s was just, oh yeah, I seen the nigga throw it off the backboard. I know y'all know what clip I'm talking about. Oh, y'all threw it off the backboard, came back, did it between the leg, did a fucking back scratcher. Just over exaggerating the shit. This is what this nigga's doing. He's overly exaggerating it. Man, that nigga was shaking in his boots. He was, oh my God, that nigga was dang near twerking. Man, that nigga was not stunting your ass. Well, he was stunting.
I said, I'm not doing nobody else's platform unless it's gonna be face to face. I told a Millionaire Morning Show that. Because everybody talk a good game until you right there in front of them.
All right, man. The industry terrified of Anton Daniels, man. All right, bro. All right, man. Just aren't used to taking W's, man. I'm actually a fan of Anton Daniels, the content creator, because Anton Daniels, he put in a lot of hard work, and he produces a lot of content that are somewhat entertaining. I gotta click off once Anton Daniels start getting into like the shucking and jiving and the bootlicking. I gotta click off because I don't want to have a negative opinion of Anton Daniels. Feel me, bro? Like, I don't really want to, like, hate the dude, bro. Right? And and certain things he get into, I just can't rock with. But this new arc now of like he Suge Knight now, he Suge. Right? The industry don't want to see him in person because they know what's up.
Let me tell you something. Every last one of these, if they ever want to do something in person, I'm pulling up. I told that on the phone before I even pulled up. I said, bro, I know you gonna come at me weird.
I did. But you could tear this nigga.
You gonna get the same energy. I told him straight up on the phone. So that's why I bullied that nigga on his own platform, a ass comedian. I bullied that nigga. Let me tell you something, bro. Okay. He said, who I coward? I said, Dave Chappelle, you scared of Dave. I told that nigga straight up to his face on his own platform. I said, you scared. You tiptoed around that nigga when you.
Bro, you know how another motherfucker is capping. Like, look at all their faces, bro. They not saying nothing. You could tell, like, all their faces, they got the same day near expression. Like, you feel me? It's just I hear you. You feel me? I don't believe shit you saying though, but I hear you. You might get a you feel me, a laugh or some shit because she know the nigga bullshit. You know what I'm saying? She getting ready to goddamn laugh. You know, and like, look at it. Look at their face expression. Nobody believes this nigga. This nigga's capping straight out his ass.
Review his platform.
Look at their face.
Right, so Anton, so my point is this. Man, I'm not worried about it. I got the people I got around me is different, bro. Let me tell you. I know the same people that he know. Y'all be thinking that, man, listen, bro, listen.
Why he gotta prove it though? He trying to prove this shit.
I'm not pretending to be tough. I'm not none of that.
But you are pretending. But you are pretending to be tough. You call this man a B. You call this man out of his name. You say you would have put him to sleep. You is popping it right now. I'm gonna let y'all in on a secret. Anton Daniels finessed Corey Holcomb during this interaction. Anton understood his security was there. So, like, Corey Holcomb really couldn't do anything to him. He had armed security with him at Corey Holcomb's podcast. So when Anton, like, kept on saying, hey, bro, let's go outside. If you really want to fight, let's go outside. Anton understood the minute they hop off camera and go outside, his security is not allowing him to fight or get touched. So there was no expectation of Anton being in danger or, right? Because, again, it was Anton, And Corey Holcomb had his staff and some dudes he rocked with there, but Anton was the only one there with security, armed security at that. So, like, there's very little Corey Holcomb could have done to Anton. So Anton walked in, I think, looking to mark out Corey Holcomb, knowing that, you know, like, there's only so far this could go. But the fact that Anton is now saying, oh, I'm not trying to be tough, while at the same time being tough, is like, bro, it's not... I don't think Anton can fool the internet into thinking he's something he's not, because I feel like right now we all have a perception of who Anton is for the most part, and this interaction didn't really change that, you know?
So it's either do something or leave, because what you do is now you putting the security in a situation. Now you getting Mika in a situation, right? Now you putting them in something, and they got to respond because, you know, it's going if it go there, it get fucked up. So it's either you go or you do something about it. I'm not a tough guy, so I left. So
Can I ask you this?
Once it start going there, and you know what I'm saying, it's just like, I've already done my due diligence. I've already kicked his ass on his own platform. It's time to go.
Yeah. So can I ask you, what was the overall goal of going on the platform? Like, was you hoping to get some understanding?
He said you insinuating you was there without you. I'm not here with I just talked to my chick on the phone, literally.
Okay. Why do you think it went left to begin with? Just
because he's used to think because you're Republican and you conservative or whatever, that shit is just, I don't think he know, right? Because don't nobody know nobody until they actually in front of him, right? And he used to, and I told him that shit. I said, you used to being around people that don't say nothing to you when you say something to them, because, you know, it is what it is. And so, you know, that was his weakness. He's not. Listen. He's not intellectual enough to be able to talk.
That nigga talking the whole entire time.
I realized
Let somebody else ask a question.
Is that like on some debate or conversation type shit?
He's a
yeah. He's not intellectual enough on that tip. So when you start to lose that part of the conversation,
that's a misrepresentation of what took place. Corey Holcomb got upset after, you know, you said that he be sucking black people's D, right? Because he's a older dude from Chicago. Bro, saying suck my D or you suck D, yo, those are fighting words right there. So that's why he got upset.
Yeah, that is true.
Then, you know, like
especially New Yorkers. I'm not on cap, no disrespect to the New Yorkers, but man, y'all motherfuckers, boy. Y'all motherfuckers rude as fuck. Rude as shit. Guys,
not hostile towards each other, right? Like, they were having a conversation, they both disagreed. I feel like Corey Holcomb reflect a lot of the frustrations a lot of us have with Anton, right? That Anton could be doing good, but he chose, you know, to do all the wrong things with his time, right? He chose to disparage black people. Like, even during a conversation with Corey Holcomb, Anton on one side of his mouth says he don't identify as black, but then when it's time to disparage black folks and use, you know, his identity to do so, he then says, we as black people are horrible and terrible and this and this and this. So, like, do you identify with black people or do you not identify with black people? And, you know, like, Anton was talking on both sides of his mouth, and that's why Corey got frustrated.
But the position you and your people are in.
Who is my people?
Black people. Do you claim black people?
I'm a Christian first. I claim.
Well, I think something's wrong with that. If you don't want to say you're a black man first, I think something wrong with
black as a construct.
But religion as a concept and an institution is also a construct, and that didn't stop you from saying you identify only as a Christian man or first as a Christian man, and you never even claim to identify as being black. So when it's time, right, to identify as black, to understand the struggle, you refuse to identify as black. But when it's time to criticize black people, you automatically identify as black and reference we when you reference black people, so you could criticize them easier. There's a major problem with that. Peep how he just says that black is a construct. He don't even know what black means. He's not black. But watch how that tone, like, automatically.
Yeah, to shame black people. He's claiming he's gonna be like, oh yeah, we as black people, blah blah blah, because he can get away with that because he's black himself. You feel me? But he's not gonna claim being black on a day to day. He's just gonna do the shit to talk shit about other black people, and he could get away with it because that nigga's black. Nobody's gonna say shit. Just another, you know, cocoon dude just talking.
When it's time to criticize black people.
See, the thing about white people, you think that racism is inherently in them. Racism is inherently in all of us. Black people is some of the most racist people I've ever seen in my entire life. We don't even like each other.
So can I ask you a question?
No, hold on. Let's stay there.
Okay.
We don't even like each other.
That would have made me lose my mind, bruh. Like, you not black when it's time to identify with our struggle, but all of a sudden you black when you want to criticize us. Yep. It doesn't make sense. That would have had me lose my mind too. And we all watched a particular clip, you know, and we all seen how this started. It started because Corey Holcomb asked Anton Daniels, bro, you've been criticizing black folks this entire podcast. Can you say one thing about white people? Anton refused. Anton said he's not here to talk about white people.
That nigga think they're fucking, he think white people, he's one of them niggas, he holds white people right here. You feel me? This is where he holds his black people right here. He just holds I'm talking about, he needs that validation, please. As he gets on one knee and just, you know, he goes to work.
Hey, bro, like as a man, how do you feel comfortable with yourself moving like this? Like nobody got an issue with it. Like nobody got a real personal deep issue with Anton. It's just like, yo, as a man, how do you move like this and sleep at night?
So insane.
Is that what I said? I said when the cops shoot you, ain't nothing you can do about it. Is that
this is so insane.
But you didn't answer it. Like,
I'm gonna answer your question.
Okay.
I'm gonna answer your question. It depends on the circumstance. And the interesting thing about it is this. The majority of the people, because you like to use a blanket statement. That's like me saying all black people are stupid.
Well, have you said all white people stupid?
No, I'm talking about cops.
You should say that one time.
I'm talking about
because
cops.
it's easy to say all black people are stupid as an example. Say something about the white people.
No. You're not. I don't think you got people all the time.
Oh, well, I didn't hear you. Can you tell me? Because I
talk
don't
about
know.
liberal white women literally being the biggest enemy of the United States of America. That's the thing I say every single day.
Caucasian female, the biggest enemy.
Literally, white liberal women are the worst thing that ever happened to this country.
What about their men?
But we gonna get there because you keep trying to get me to qualify it by participating and joining in on the core.
No, I think you're doing what's easy.
No. I'm doing what's real.
I think you don't want to go against them because if you go against them, it'll be some video of you going against them. And when I say them, I'm talking about your boss.
I don't have a boss.
We say that. We say that. But here's the truth.
I don't have a boss.
It's a reason you go after black males or black people quicker than you will go after white males. What are white males responsible for in this country as the downfall of it?
I'm an equal accountability smoke giver. I talk about
everyone. No.
I'm just saying, I ain't heard you talk about
cap.
white men.
Well, that would be cap. That would be cap. For niggas like that, that would be cap. Now, am I saying I've watched his videos and seen him, you know, do shit like that? No, I'm not gonna say that. I'm gonna stay right here with it. But I'm just saying, like from the niggas I've seen that I probably reacted to on the channel a couple times or watching on my own, niggas like that talk like this and do things like this, man, you hardly ever hear them say anything about white people at all. It's always black people this, black people hate each other, black people need to do better. Man, we don't need help from nobody. We don't need help from somebody, but we gotta hold ourselves accountable. So we gotta pick ourselves up. Even if the white man is kicking you down, you gotta work. We get that part. We had to work and do what we gotta do to bring ourselves up, even with no help, whatever, right? But it's like, bro, is that like why is this always the motto? That it's like, all right, you know, black people do this, black people's like this, black people's like, it's like, bro, why is that always the motto? Like, this is what every time, bro. How about we hold white people accountable for the shit that they do as well? Stop saying that, oh yeah, we need to hold ourselves accountable. We know we gotta hold ourselves accountable. Cool, we get it. But they also have to hold themselves accountable too for the destruction and shit they have done to the black community within the diaspora. It doesn't like come on, bro. Like this is common sense. This is common sense.
You ain't been listening. You ain't been listening.
Niggas like that don't never hold them niggas accountable.
You don't have the capacity to be able to listen because you too busy.
No. You got me wrong.
You too busy.
My capacity that you just criticized, that's an opinion. Here's the fact. Have you seen something about Caucasian males and how they destroy this nation? Well, what did I miss?
Let's slow down because you talking loud, but you're not saying a lot.
No, you
just nasty work, man. Nasty work, bro. You know, I don't know how Anton sleep at night, man, but you know, I'm not Anton. Let me know in the comment section what do you guys think about this, man. And if you're still watching this video,
man, again, niggas like that, they don't ever hold white people accountable. Like, I'm not saying he probably has, but what I'm saying from what I've witnessed from niggas like that, they never hold white people accountable. But that's the end of the video. If y'all like the video, like, comment, subscribe, hit that post notification button if y'all want to stay updated on the next video. And let me know in the comment section down below what y'all think about this whole situation. And I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.